Hi there, it's Stacie Tatera, the Milwaukee medium, and today is Monday. I have to look at the date. It is the 15th of January. I hope that everybody had a really nice weekend and that your week is starting off in a positive and upbeat way. It's a very snowy and cold day here in the Milwaukee area, and I think we're due to get a little bit more snow. We did get a few inches, and we're weathering that, but we managed that pretty well around this area. I am going to be doing this week's Angel Oracle card reading, and this week I'm going to be using the Mermaid and Dolphin deck, which is by Doreen Virtue. I felt guided to use this deck, firstly because the new moon is this week, and I always enjoy this deck, these cards, because they're very light and positive, and I just really like the energy behind this deck for this specific week, especially, like I said, with the new moon coming. So as most of you know, I talk about the moon cycles quite often, and the full moon is when we're releasing, and the new moon is really when we are planting the seeds and trying to manifest the things that we want in our life. If you have not done or had time to sit down and do your intention setting for 2018, you still have the time to do that. I really kind of viewed the whole month as the time to get into that energy and set your intentions for the new year. But this is a special energetic week if you're looking to do that, because you have that new moon energy behind to push that. And so I would take advantage and opportunity of that for yourself if you have the time. So the cards that we pick, or that the angels choose for us, we're going to be looking at the first card, looking into the first part of the week, second card midweek, and third card into the weekend. So the cards just all pop, so let's take a look at what the messages are. The first card is empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. The beautiful card, the decks, I think all the decks that I use, they have beautiful imagery on them. But the empowerment card is really about you understanding your gifts and your abilities. I think sometimes we forget, because we always focus on what we don't do well, or what we think we don't do well, or what we don't think we're doing good enough at this time. And so the angels are asking you to really, empower yourself and look at your gifts and your skills and realize that you're a very powerful, energetic being. And in that energy, especially again in this week of the new moon, you really have the ability to take that empowerment and manifest the life that it is that you want. And I think for a lot of people, we're hearing more from our spiritual teachers and our spiritual leaders, or people that you may follow, about how, and I talk about this too, your thoughts create your reality. And I think we sometimes don't really understand the full impact of the fact that we have the ability to do that. So when we get caught in these cycles of negative thinking or being fearful about an outcome or how something's going to be going, we ultimately block ourselves. So we have to take a step out of it, kind of reassess the situation, using that power, empowering ourselves to really create the situation that we want in our life. And the more that we do that, and the more that we practice that, the better we get at it, and the more results that we see. So in the first part of the week, we're looking again at empowerment and understanding your true powerful ability. Alchemy, you have the Midas Touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. So this is a really positive card, that maybe things that you're working on are starting to move in a good direction, whether that's with work, relationships, your children, whatever that is for yourself. If you're looking for your own shifting, things are moving positively. What they're showing me is almost like as we're moving into the new year, the wheel starts a little slow, and then it starts to speed up. And that's when that alchemy starts happening, and the things that you're doing are starting to work out for you. Things are coming to fruition. So remembering to, embrace your inner power and using that to have things really kind of work out in your behalf. Contemplation time. So what this looks like, and this is interesting because the new moon is at the end of the week, spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. So we may find ourselves over the weekend, and again, like I was talking about when I first started the reading, is that, you know, we're still in that new year energy. And so there are a lot of people that do vision board workshops. They'll do alchemy boxes, which is something that I do every year. I take a class and I do an alchemy box and I put things in there that I want to see, you know, happen throughout the year. I plant my seeds, if you will. This weekend might be about clarifying what that is for you, taking some time to really go within yourself, to really take some downtime, some quiet time. And the other thing I'm getting around this card too is, as we move into this year, meditation, contemplation, quiet time, those are things that we all really need to start working on doing more of. And many of my clients will say, I'm so busy, or I don't know how to meditate, or I don't know how to do that. It's again, it's practice, not unlike what I was saying with the manifestation and changing your thought processes. It takes time and it takes practice. There are people that, you know, work for years to just keep improving themselves in these areas. So there's an app that I refer people to called Insight Timer, and it's a meditation app. And I use that for my own personal use, and I refer to lots of clients. A client, my friend Fran, she referred that to me. And I really, they have guided meditations. They have where you can just listen to music, focus on your breathing, just get yourself in that quiet space. Take the time to get quiet. Think about what you want. Be honest with yourself about what that looks like. That's the other piece of this that I'm getting, is we have to always be very honest with ourselves as far as what it is that we really want, not what we think our friend or our partner or our mom or dad want. For us, it's what we know is in our best interest and highest good. So very good cards this week. I think, again, laying the groundwork as we get into this this week, and especially with the new moon energy. So empowerment. It's safe for you to be powerful. And I think the other thing around that is sometimes we underestimate our abilities. I think we've all done that in our life at one time or another. It's own your stuff, own your skills, own the fact that you're good at what you do. There might be something where you just knock it out of the park, and it's good to feel good about that and use it in a positive way. Again, alchemy, the Midas Touch, things really moving forward for you in a positive direction, which is, it's a great place to be. And then contemplation time. If you feel like there's something going on that needs more time, you know, think about it a little bit more. I always love this card because the mermaid's on land, kind of looking off into the distance, but she has all this nature around her, and she's thinking about what it is that she wants in her life. So I think it's important that we all take the time to do that too. So wonderful cards this week. I do want to just let you know that I just announced on my Facebook page, I will be doing a gallery reading event with medium Jennifer Lloyd. She's out of Oshkosh. So we're going to be doing a gallery reading in Oshkosh on Saturday, March the 24th. It'll be from 2 to 4. And all the details, including the link to Eventbrite, which is how you get tickets, are on my Facebook page. And if you're on Meetup, I've also posted it there. And the tickets are $40, which is pretty standard for the events that we do. I know it's not in the Milwaukee area, but Oshkosh isn't too far away. So grab a bunch of friends, get in a car, and come up and see us. It's going to be a great afternoon. Jennifer is very talented, and we really have a lot of fun and enjoy working with each other when we do our mediumship work and deliver messages to people in the audience from their loved ones. So check that out. MilwaukeeMedium.com is where you can find me. If you need to get in touch with me to schedule something, I am scheduling in March at this time. So, you know, email, call, Facebook, text, whatever, you know how to get in touch with me. But I appreciate you listening to this week's angel card reading. I hope you have a really, really awesome week. And again, thank you so much. MilwaukeeMedium.com. I'm Stacie Tatera. Take care. Have a good week.